Hello. I'm a little early, so I just want to test out the camera and the setting. It seems to be quite stable, but oh, I got one person watching. Who's that? Say hi. I'll wait until it's 7 o'clock and I'm going to start my proper live streaming. So at the moment I'm just having a drink and wait until wait for 2.5 minutes. Oh, hi, I have two people watching now. I expected no one, but say hello. So got 1 more minute. I'll start with whatever I'm going to talk about. Yeah, I think it's 7 now. Hi everyone, welcome to the live streaming session. This is the first proper live streaming that I've done because last year I've done the live streaming with when I was making the bag, so but that wasn't a proper live streaming, just that documenting what I was doing with the bag. But today so I'm going to do my first proper ever live streaming, and I hope I have a few more people joining us later, but whoever is there, welcome. And so today I'm going to cover about like 4 areas. The first one is just basically talking over, give you an update on whatever I've been up to lately, and then also talking to you, give you an update about the recovery progress from the injury of my ribs from November. And also I'm going to talk about that the bag that had saved my life when I was when I fell, and that subsequently and broken my ribs. And finally I'm going to talk about a few things, that unboxing a few things, or sharing a few things with you that what I've got lately. And because I've been bedbound for about 5 weeks, so I haven't been really going out at all since the 21st of November. I was basically mainly dealing with the pain, with the ribs, and the recovering and the progress. And quite a few of you know already that, you know, I'll give you a few updates since the injury. But however, I have been doing quite well, and the pain is still there, and so that's why I haven't been able to do long form videos. I did a few shorts, but those are the older pictures, or pictures that I just taken from my closet, and that's easy to do. So I just did a little bit of editing, and very quick and short. But for long form videos, it will be very challenging for me to do a long form video, to do the filming plus the editing, sitting in front of the PC for hours to do the editing. So because now, even now I'm sitting up, I feel that area is being pressurized, and I feel some pain around that area. So I'm just going to take it gradually. I'm not going to do much very physical required tasks, so I'm just going to take a little bit easier for the time being, and then get myself proper better. And because I don't really want to, halfway I was already there, and then I caused some further damage, and then I have to, you know, restarting with the healing process as per the doctor's advice. So yeah, so the process, you know, the recovering progress has been good. And so I haven't been really out about lately. The last outing I had, it was the past Thursday and Friday. I went to Covent Garden to have my hair done. So you can see that my hair now is getting quite long and is growing. I haven't had a haircut since, I think it was April. Yeah, April. So I haven't really had a haircut. So my hair has grown quite a lot, because I want to grow my hair longer again. So I still have about a couple of inches to go yet. So because I have had my hair colored at the beginning of October, and the lady did a really bad job, and it was basically didn't really do much. So because I haven't been feeling really great, therefore I wanted to have my hair done and just give myself a lift as such. So I went there and had my hair done. At the end of the day, I was exhausted, and the back of my rib, where the injured area, was feeling quite sore. So you know, and also I was planned to do this, to do that, to go to Harrods, but in the end I physically just couldn't to go to Harrods, even though I can get there in a taxi. But however, I just do not have the energy to walk around in a crowded place and to enjoy shopping. But yeah, so it was just an eye-opening thing. And because of this whole thing that is injury thing, that has put other things on hold as well, like such as my channel, and I haven't been really active that much, and I have lost quite a few followers, but not too many. But thank you so much for still being there for me. That's my cat. Parrot, stop. And then so it just, I really want to do videos, but I just physically couldn't do it. So therefore I was just quite kind of like have this internal struggle that I want to grow my channel, but however, bad things happened and accidents happened, and it preventing me from progressing. And so I was a bit upset about it, but at the end of the day, there's nothing I can do. Like one of the friends that I've been talking to on my channel, Aliyah, and she said, you know, without house, we're nothing. It's so true. Without, I think it's, oh, just broken a rib or broken a couple of ribs. But the thing is, it limits you from doing the most basic tasks, even just boil the kettle, make a cup of tea, getting up to go to the toilet. Even sneezing is a huge bother. And a hiccup, it was really, really bad. I mean, I've experienced it all. So now the pain has gone, and so I'm grateful that there's no sharp pains anymore. So it's just basically healing around the areas. So yeah, and other things that I have been putting on hold is like travel, and because my birthday is coming up, we've planned to go to Paris for a few days. For like many months ago, I was thinking, like, let's go to Paris, let's go in the winter for my birthday. And but because of that, especially, we were going to book it up, but however, I said, let's just test this like Thursday and Friday to see if I'm like physically capable from doing like a few days in Paris. Because if I'm in Paris, if I was in Paris, and I wouldn't be just sitting around doing nothing. I would want to go out, sightseeing, enjoy the food, enjoy the, you know, shopping, and do a few things, go to the museum, just basically walk around and having coffee. And it would be really lovely, of, you know, gave me some opportunity to change of a scenery from the norm. So because of these 2 days, it had made me realize that physically I'm not that ready yet. So therefore, we just haven't really booked anything. But I'm glad I haven't booked anything, because if we have, and we went there, and or we're going to go there, and I'll be just sitting around doing very little, you know, I'll get frustrated, and I won't be enjoying my trip as much as I could have done. So therefore, I have just basically push that forward, and maybe we can go in the spring once I'm fully mobile and physically capable from doing the sightseeing, doing all the things that I would enjoy doing while in Paris. So that is that. What else? Oh, another thing is shopping has been very minimum. I haven't been really doing that much shopping because I haven't been to the sales at all. I didn't really buy anything in the sales, and it just the things that I normally buy. So it just this whole injury and accident has really totally dampened my spirit. So yeah, and even though I haven't been really out, but still, you know, I just did online shopping because I know what I know. I just order the stuff that I normally get. So it's not something that I don't know and I was searching for it. So it just basically repeated purchase from whatever I used to buy. And so yeah, it's just something that a few things that I would like to share with you. And then I think we can maybe move on, and we covered section 1, section 2, and I mean, I've just been mainly talking about myself, but I hope you guys have been enjoying your holiday period and you've been keeping well for the past more than 6 weeks. Yeah. So yeah, it's just something that, you know, time really flies by. By now is already nearly middle of January, so which is quite shocking. And so yeah, but I mean, I could have done a lot in those 6-7 weeks, but I haven't. So I've been feeling quite guilty, but I hope you're forgiving me for not having been much present with my channel and with my time. So next I'm going to talk about the bag that had saved my life. So basically We booked for this restaurant to go there for lunch. We got ready, drove there, and got there on time. And just as the lady was showing us to the table around the corner, and then I fell over onto the back side of my bag, left side of my bag, and then the last bit of the fall was I hit my head on this like shelf full of wine glasses, and then so after I fell and I couldn't get up, my husband was behind me, and the lady was in front of me. And the restaurant was not that big, it's quite small, it's a narrow thing, it is a wooden floor. And so you can see from the picture here is that that's the floor bit I fell. And that, can you see that sharp edge? That's a Moroccan lamp, is made with metal, iron, I believe. And then my head hit on the shelf along there. Oh, sorry, that's my burn on the fireplace. I've been not having a great time. So I hit my head on there. So glasses were all over the floor. So they set me on this chair after they scooped me up from the floor. So I was sitting there waiting for my husband to get the car to take me to the hospital, because by then I was really, really in a lot of pain. And you can see that this Moroccan lamp, you can see that sharp edge. That sharp edge did the most damage. And because I was wearing this lace camisole and under a cashmere jumper, black cashmere jumper, and I was wearing a faux fur coat, and so this is afterwards I noticed. So once we got home from the hospital the same night, and so the sharp corner from that lamp edge, I hit it, and then it pierced a hole on this satin fabric. And also, after I got up, and then my bag strap was fixed onto that sharp edge and poking through this bag strap. So basically, between the camisole and the bag strap and me, my skin, there's like this layer, the cashmere jumper, and the faux fur coat, and this is like 4 massive layers. You can see this side is broken as well, so it's completely broken. You can see the back strap. I mean, it's quite solid, but and there was about that much, half an inch, about a centimeter of the metal poked through at the bottom, at the top of the strap. So I was wearing my bag like this. So when I fell, and this was on top of the hit the back strap first, and then poked through everything, and then pierced my skin and broken the camisole. Yeah, that's it. And then I've ended up with a big broken skin. It's about that long on the side of my rib, my back, and subsequently broke some ribs. And so that was the injury. And so without the bag, you know, got hold of the sharp top. And can you see how big this sharp edge is? And if that all gone into my body without the back strap, I think I'll be pierced and like stabbed by that, because that sharp edge is basically just like two pieces of a metal, like a corner thing, and like it's really, really sharp. And so that's why I said, you know, that bag really have saved my life. Without the back strap, I think that whole thing probably will go into me, and the injury would be far worse. Even that, I had lots of blood ended up on the camisole. And when the doctor patched me up at a A&E, and I was basically was in a lot of pain, they gave me very strong painkillers. So yeah, and then luckily they sent me home. So I was in a lot of pain. I have to take painkillers like every 4 hours, and then that just, you know, horrible. I couldn't do the most basic things like go to the toilet or even sitting up from bed. But seems to be, that's a long time ago, and I survived that. So yeah, I am so grateful for my bag. But I'm not sure how I can fix the back strap now, because you can see that it's pierced through back and front, and is a, you know, you can see it's a triangle 90-degree cut. You see 90-degree here, so that's the sharp edge went through it. So yeah, I'm very grateful for this bag, and then really have saved my life, and I don't know how grateful I am, but hey ho, it's happened, and there's nothing I can do. But so what else? I think that's enough of the storytelling. And then finally, let me just show you a few things that I've got lately, and they're just mainly skincare and anti-aging things that I've got, and plus some like anti-hair loss shampoo. And because you know that, you know, when you're going through menopause, hair loss is one of those major concerns for all women, and that including me. You know, I have been using this Campon oil from Harrods. I usually get, I still use it after I wash my hair, just rub them onto the scalp. But lately I've discovered, when I was, you know, in bed bound, and I was just watching videos, and this Korean actress that I've been following, and she recommended, and this shampoo, this is the best selling anti-hair loss shampoo in Korea. And so it's called Dr. Groot, Dr. DRGROOT. And so in this package there is a shampoo and there's a treatment. It's a massive bottle, and it's so heavy. You can see the bottle is really, really huge. And how much is in there? So you can see this is hair loss care shampoo. And I'm not sure how much stuff in there. It's full of like Korean. Oh, it's 400 ml. And also in there is a treatment. So this treatment is like 100 ml. So after using the shampoo, wash the hair and use the treatment. So I haven't started using it yet. I only arrived last week, so I'm going to give this a go. So if you are interested, I got this from Olive Young, and I can attach the link, and once I repost this as a video, and I'll share the link with you, and you get 5% discount for this. I mean, this is apparently so good. And also I have got some more of this collagen mask. This mask is so good that it keeps the skin supple and reduce the pores, and it just gives a like really nice boost for the skin condition afterwards. The skin feels really supple and soft, and the moisture is really good. And I have been using this one is got 10 masks in it, is about £20, I think. Yeah, about £20. So this one is not very expensive. So, and then you just put it on and leave it on for 10 to 20 minutes, and then rub the collagen serum into the skin, and you've got one extra as well. So I've been using this for quite a long time. So in this order, I got myself 2 big packets. So yeah, this is something that I really recommend. I use this every week, and I use 1 or 2 every week. So this is such a good mask. And also I got this from Olive Young, and so every time when I order something, I always get this mask. So if you are interested, I'll post the link in the description box of the video. And then I got a couple of this, it's called a lilybyred. It's basically just eyeliner, a very fine eyeliner. You can see here, I've drawn it on last night. It's still there, even though I had a shower. So this is very long lasting. It's so easy to glide it on, and very thin tip, and so waterproof, and it's very good. This one is quite, I can't remember how much, but they're not expensive. I mean, K-Beauty is not super expensive, and this one is from the same brand. This is just like, you know, reddish color. You can use this as a lip liner, or you can see it goes on really well. So use a lip as a lip liner or around the eyes as well. So it depends what you want. So I just got 2 of these. Another one is this cushion foundation from JUNGSAEMMOOL. She is a very famous Korean makeup artist. She has launched her own lines a few years back, and it's been really popular. In 2024, when I was traveling and when I was in South Korea, I firstly got to know her cushion. So I got 1 of those, and I've been using it throughout my travels through Korea, Japan, Hong Kong for 2 months. And it was such a great cushion, and especially under hot weather condition, it's never dry, it never runs, and it always have that dewy skin finish, and so I love it. And because I got the previous one was just that regular packaging, and this one is the Christmas packaging. And if you buy her cushion foundation, it's just like this. There's a little mirror there, and then you lift it up and you peel that off, and then here is the little pad, and then they always give you a refill. So you buy 1, you get 1 free. So this one, it was about under £30. So for 2 items, I think it is really excellent value for money. So they have a SPF 50++, and also this is 14 grams in weight of the cushion foundation. So there are 2 of them in there, and the one the one I got from 2024 was medium, because when I was traveling I got a bit of a tan, so therefore, and I got a medium. That one is quite dark, and actually that's the one I'm using today. And this one is light, so it's slightly 1 tone lighter. So if I can use that for like highlighting and for the center area. So, but I'll let you know, I think this is light is quite good if you have a fairish complexion, or if you want to have a slightly fairer and, you know, makeup look. So use light, but there's so many colors and you can try, but I can guarantee you that light is a good color for any oriental skin tone. So yeah, it's called 19 light. And so yeah, that's from Olive Young as well. I can attach the link for you. And then so while we are on anti-aging, and recently I've received this device. Is called Derm Race Revive, and this is like laser. The laser has got a 1064 miller nm super post laser. So this is for anti-aging, reducing fine lines, reducing pores, increasing the skin texture, breaking down pigmentation. So I've only used it 3 times since I've got it, and I'm going to use this like 3 times a week, and then I'll report back to see how I get on with this device. Apparently this is really good. This is the American FDA approved device as well. So it's a proper salon professional range sort of a strength laser, but you can use them safely at home. I have really high hopes of these, but I'll report back to you about it. And then oh yeah, have you seen my Louis Vuitton, the specs sunglasses? Like, this is not sunglasses, this is just basically spectacles with no strength on, no subscription, no prescription on it, and then but slightly tinted. You can see this got a slightly yellow tint to it. So because I used to have a pair of these sort of like spectacles like from Gucci years ago, and I got it during COVID, but recently I couldn't find it, so I found myself an alternative because I just love Louis Vuitton glasses. They're wide enough for my wide face, and I think this frame is quite flattering for me. And so yeah, this is something that I've got lately, and this is got just before my injury, a couple of weeks before my injury. You can see these little monograms along the line. They always have that little gold thing at the end of the legs, arms, and yeah, you can see little Louis Vuitton and monograms. They're really cute, and this is a very light, and again they do not have that pad here because I do not like with glasses with the pad there, and this basically just sits on the nose, and if I want to push it on over the head, it doesn't catch the hair. And this one, it just sits comfortably, you can see, on my nose, and it doesn't dig into my cheek either, because some of them, the angle is not right. When the angle is not right, it digs into my cheeks, and then it gives like a marks after I've been wearing it for a while. But this one, it doesn't, and it is a really lovely, a slight little bit of a cat eye sort of a shape, and I do really love it. So yeah, so these are the glasses that I've got. And then what else? Oh yeah, I've got a thing for white coat. So this was before the fall, and I got this before the fall, like a week, 2 weeks before the fall. I was ready to wear this because it was wet, it was cold, I didn't wear it, but now I haven't got a chance to wear it since the beginning of November. So I got myself a the Frankie Shop white coat. Is sort of like oversized, but this is size XXS. So because they're so oversized, and so I chose the smallest in size, and it fits me quite well, but I'm not sure about I might remove the massive shoulder pads. You can see just basically a very classy white coat with double breast, and there's a couple of pockets, there's a back vent, and then yeah, jacket lapel. So yeah, this is something that I've got. I mean, I didn't even want to check whether it's in the sale now, but I got it. I don't really want to return it, so it is something that I've got it. I'm going to keep it. It's one of those coats that I'm going to wear soon, and so it just really bad. This injury just put on so many things on hold, and also I don't know, I'm not never really been an Ugg boots fan, but this year I'm so scared to fall over again, so I thought let's get a pair of these Ugg boots so I can go out, wear these and keep my feet warm, and has grips, and also it's just flat and safer for me to go out about. So I got these Ugg boots as well, so it just something is one of those classics. I've been wearing this in the house to keep my feet warm because it's been really cold. We had the first snow, and yeah, it's just something that is basically something that I have to be a little bit more careful these days. And so yeah, so I just got this pair of really classic Ugg boots, and I think that's everything. And so I hope you enjoyed the live stream, even though there's barely anyone here, but doesn't matter. I'm just talking to myself. I love to talk to myself. And and I'm going to call an end to this live stream, and because I can't really sit upright too much in one session, so my back feels a little bit painful. So anyways, I hope you take care, and I'm going to upload this as a long form video on my channel, so if you missed the live streaming session, and you always can watch it, or you can watch it just under the live streaming session, that, you know, as a video, as a replay. And so okay, so enjoy the rest of your weekend. I see you soon. Bye.